people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another segment of, you guessed it, breakfast with the bulldog. And my, oh my, he got himself a burrito. Veronica. Yeah. Got me another one of them burritos. That thing tasted delicious yesterday. So this morning when I called in my order, I told them I wanted a whole burrito, not just a half a burrito. Thing cost $6. But man, look at that. It's just massive, man. Oh my God. And so we will definitely be trying to chomp on this. This, of course, it's got sausage, egg, bacon, ham, and it's even got rice in it. He gave me, I asked him to see if he had any mild salsa, and so he gave me this thing right here. I've never seen salsa being the color green, especially being mild. That didn't seem right. Actually, I'll test the dab of it. That just doesn't seem right. I'll pass on that. But I do like the burrito. Feels like a 10-pound baby. You know, it's got some weight to it. Okay. Oh yeah. Giggity. Oh yeah. Look at that pure deliciousness. Man, and again, this bacon tastes like it's smoked bacon. Man, that's good. Good morning, Mr. Pie Guy. Look at that pure deliciousness. My God. My goodness. Come on. Let's see here. Yeah, it is hump day. You bet. Oh, yeah. This burrito is quite freaking delicious. Man. That's a hefty burrito. Mm. Mm. My goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Very tasty. It's got sausage, egg, bacon, ham, and rice. Mm. Very delicious. Mm. Now I have finally managed to get it to where I can copy the link of the YouTube video that's coming out. And I'm able to submit it now. I watched the YouTube video last night on StreamYard on how to, do certain things, and it was showing me that part. So now I'm not sending the wrong links out on Twitter. Because when I was sending the link out on Twitter, I was sending them the link of, I was tweeting out the link to the panel. So, which was the wrong link. So now I've figured out that I can send the YouTube link out instead. So they go straight to YouTube. So now that I'm able to send the proper link out, now if I want to do a private deal now, I can do so by sending the link to the YouTube to the individual so they can join the private room without it taking them to StreamYards. So, which is good news. You know, guys, when I first started this out, I was trying to run it through Streamlabs off my phone. Now, it is possible to do it, but there are some things it's not going to permit you to do because of the fact that they want you to download a portion of it on your PC, and I can't do it on my cell phone. There's a special app in the App Store that you can download at Streamlabs, and you can run it off your phone. But those plugins won't function off of your phone. I've tried. But that's where you got to have a laptop and a PC handy to be able to configure it. And then I come to find out that most of those plugins are for people that are monetized. So being able to drop a panel and stuff like that, it's kind of really difficult. But it's not impractical. You can end up doing it, but I think you got to be monetized first in order to do it. Mm-mm. God, that's just so good. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh. Ah. Hey, good morning, Mr. Rath. How are you doing this morning? Hey, I started getting into your videos, bro. I started watching some of your videos last night on while I was at work. Good morning, Andy. How are you doing this morning? You got some very interesting videos. I do like them. I like every one of them so far. You know I'm going to like them all. Oh, not much. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Another beautiful day indeed. Hey, would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Oh, why don't you be? Why can't you be? Why don't you be my neighbor? I am wrath like that. Here we go. Welcome to the new America. Mr. Bulldog's neighborhood. Yeah. I watched some of those investigative videos that you put out. Those were quite interesting. I'll tell you what, those got a lot of hits, and I know that. You do some very good investigative journalism when it comes to that thing, and I think that's what really hangs people on the storylines that you're doing on those. It's very fascinating. And so far, I've watched 3 of the specific ones that you wanted me to watch, and even those are pretty insightful. Is that a cop jacket you're wearing? No, it's not a cop jacket. It's a security jacket for a security agency. I work in security, so. Hey, by any chance, if there's anybody here that's new, if you're interested in watching more of our videos or live streams, because I do live streams 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and I try to do them on the weekends as well, if I've got time for it. But if you like this kind of content, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click on the all button, or excuse me, click the bell icon and click on the all button. That's what I meant to say. Now, sometimes on some of these weekends, we may do giveaways. Meaning, in other words, we may throw up a contest or do a panel where you can win prizes. We're trying to work on other things to be able to bring better things to the board other than just offering cash each time. But we're working on it. It's not something that's set in stone or anything at the moment, but for the moment, in the meanwhile, we're doing Amazon gift cards, which is as good as cash. Please keep an eye out for any updated videos we may put out relating around to the contest and stuff like that. So this way you can be caught up to date. no respect at all. Much ado, yeah. I could play a good godfather. Not smothering my peasants. Got to show a lot of respect to the godfather. Grandfather. I turned it into Godfather. Notice that. The Rambling King's grandfather. Wah. And for all you trolls, you're more than welcome to visit us on these days. These days, you might be able to, I don't know, you might be able to walk away with some money. Yeah, a little bit of money, you know? You can participate in our contests. The Joker guy. Want to hear a joke? Knock, knock. Okay. Let's see. Who's there? Who's there? Do I want to hear a joke? Sure. Enlighten me. Enlighten the Godfather. So, what is the joke of the day? You gotta make me laugh on this day of my daughter's wedding. And I better laugh. Do I do a good Godfather or what? I already said who's there. No jokes like that on here. Wanna hear? Oh. Ooh, sounds like someone got their shit stashed before it got to me. Boy. I guess the answer was one that I probably didn't want to see. Am I right? Because it didn't even reach StreamYard, so I never got to see it. But my admins must have thought it was that fucked up that, well, you had to go. If you're going to come in under these goofy names and stuff like that, at least be respectful, okay? I already know half you guys are going to be trolls. It's no big deal. Just come in a respectful manner. It was about a drunk driver. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be funny. I don't find any of that shit funny. Yeah, I really don't think it's funny. You know, guys, you want to know what really chaps my ass? And yeah, you heard it right. You know what really chaps my ass? When I was living up in Minnesota, there was a guy that was living in a trailer park up the street from where I lived. This guy, he couldn't leave his vehicle at home to go 2 fucking blocks to a bar. 2 blocks. He got so shit-faced. He drank all day, I guess, up until the last call was rounded up on the bar at 1 o'clock in the morning. And God forbid. Well, see, well, actually, that's not true because I don't know how long he was in the bar. I just know this much. The guy couldn't walk to the bar. He drove to the bar. And then when he got drunk, he got behind the wheel of his truck. And he was driving home. He was driving back to his place, back to his trailer. And he struck a 5-year-old little girl. And it killed her. The guy got sentenced for the DUI. Or excuse me, according to Minnesota, because they got it asked backwards, DWI. Okay. He got charged 5 years in prison for that murder. 5 fucking years. So the state thought that 5-year-old girl's life was worth 5 fucking years. So yeah, I am Wrath. I'm glad you blocked that joke because honestly, I don't think drunk driving is something that's really funny or anything like that. And it pisses me off. And if I was a vengeful person, because even though I'm not that child's father or relative or anything like that, I think the dude got off. He got off scot-free. And you know that asshole, the moment he got out of prison, the first thing he did is he got his fucking hands on firearms. And I know that for a fact because my oldest brother tried to be friends with the dude. And he got taken over to his house and he showed him a semi-automatic weapon. I reported that shit to the police right away. But you know what? Police weren't interested in going to knock on that dude's door because of the fact that they thought maybe it was a vengeful report because of the record the guy had. Yeah, 5 years. 5 fucking years. It's not long enough. You damn right. If you'd have struck and killed an adult, okay, and any rightful fucking family member, that person would have been sentenced to at least 10 to 20 years. You know, when I heard that all these countries were shutting down the bars and shit like that, you have any idea how happy I was to hear that? Because to me, I don't think, you know, if these countries shut down bars, they would have less of a problem when it comes to that kind of thing. And people can drink and get drunk and stupid at home. Because see, at least as long as they're home, they have no excuse to leave to go home. They're already there. There's no reason for them to get behind the wheel of a vehicle. It is a sad story. And it was depressing and upsetting to find that this dude only got 5 years. Because what if it was your kid? You think that person, you know, I mean, granted, in the Bible, it teaches us about forgiveness, you know, and it's good to have forgiveness. But he got off scot-free, as far as I'm concerned. 5 fucking years. I don't even think the dude served 5 years. I think what helped his case was because I guess he was friends with the little girl's parents, which made no fucking sense to me. Friend or no friend, you run my kid over, you're doing some serious hardcore time. Because everybody who's everybody, starting off from school, okay, no, I'm talking about like high school on up, knows that if you get behind the wheel of a vehicle, you can potentially kill somebody if you've consumed alcohol. So I think there should be some very stiff penalties behind it. Especially when it comes to them striking and killing a child. That's right. You don't need friends like that. It's like I said, if you want to drink, drink responsibly. Drink at home. Why do you got to go out and drink at a fucking bar? You know, if anything, I think they should have soda bars, you know, something like that to that effect. You know, they want to have discos and dances and stuff like that. Cool, right on. Have that kind of thing, but leave alcohol out of the equation. If they did that, well, you know, people would go home sober and everybody'd be alive, you know what I mean? Yeah, you definitely wouldn't need friends like that. You know, it's kind of funny, folks, but even in my younger years, I kind of knew a little bit better. I mean, hell, I didn't even fucking own a car until I was, I say, 24, 25. Shit, I never even got my driver's license till I was 23. I think the laws are stiffer now. I'm sure we have gotten a longer sentence now. Well, even back when it occurred like 2000, 2001 or something like that. Laws were pretty strict about it. But still, regardless, I mean, you know, I can understand, um, you know, you get a DUI by a cop and you haven't gotten to that point where you've hurt somebody and they've prevented it. And I can get why they'd want to be a little lenient. But it's all about them making money. It has nothing to do with curing the problem. If the country was to shut down all fucking bars, that would cure the problem. You know, I'm not saying to block a person from buying alcohol and taking it home and being able to consume it at home or at a party somewhere where they can crash over the night, but to go out to a damn place just for shits and giggles to meet other people. You can go to other places and meet people and be around folks without bringing alcohol into the equation. I think the only reason why bars want to keep alcohol around is to make the ugly women look pretty to the drunks. Okay, I don't know. Or vice versa. Make ugly men look cute to women. I don't know. But to me, I just think it's a waste. They should make it to where people can only drink at home. Drink at home, drink in their motel rooms, drink indoors, not in a public setting. If they did that, I bet you any damn thing that the DUI problem would be mostly fixed. And I say mostly because there's still going to be that knucklehead It's going to be drunk, and he's going to go, God, I want to go to the bottle shop to pick up some alcohol to contain me over through the night, and be stupid and do that. But that's only going to be a fraction of what you're getting from people that just want to go home from a bar. Most people will be responsible enough to contain enough alcohol to hold them over till the next day. And therefore, they won't have the urge to get in their vehicle and drive. And that'll save countless lives, including their own. Oh, no, it didn't happen when I was a kid. No, it happened when I was living in Minnesota. That was some time ago. I want to say good 15 years or more. Well, let's see, I was married to my wife for 10 years. I've been out here for the last 9 years. Roughly about 19 years ago. When I was a kid, fuck, the person would have probably gotten a slap on the wrist. And a finger shucking at them, telling them, don't be doing that no more. And then fine them. Instead of taking their license away and doing all that other shit. Way back when I was a kid, fuck, this DUI was nothing. But even then, back in the day, if your ass got drunk, someone just drove you home. You hitched a ride with a friend or something. Usually it would be a sober friend. Or you would go to the pub that's just right around the corner from where you lived and you would walk. It wasn't a huge problem where people were killing people. I'm going to put the rest of this away because I don't think, I can't eat it all. I mean, that's how big this fucker is. Nope. I've only been in one accident before in my life. No, I'm going to say 2 accidents. And you want to hear the funny thing of it is that the first accident I was in was when we were coming back from our relative's house and my mom was driving. And she was on a green turn light and she went to turn and this dude ran a red light and sideswiped her. She didn't kill anybody or anything like that, thank God, but my oldest brother, or one of my older brothers, ended up going to the hospital and had to have stitches. But that was about the extent of it. But the second accident ended up coming years later down the road. And I think it's funny as hell. I went back and re-watched your stream when you showed your block list to me. About 2 seconds to see my name there. Your name? No, bye guy. You're not in there. Maybe a troll came in and was trolling your account and probably got blocked because we had a few of those. Oh, well, we had a lot of Haleys and Chiefs. We had a lot of people that they did that to. But yeah, and it's weird. One of these days, if in which I can't really stand her, but she can verify what I'm going to tell you because it was weird because I told her of a dream that I had when I was a kid, and it was a dream that ended up coming true. And it fucking tripped me out. It really tripped me out. My main account, I think I was the 10th name. What name was it? Pi Guy 3. You looked for it before. I couldn't find it. Oh, so was it at the beginning or near the bottom? You know what I mean? From the top or the bottom. Oh, let's probably double check it. Okay. The top, about number 10. Oh, okay. Well, I'll look if I find it, I'll unblock it. But yeah, anyway, I had a dream when I was a kid, and it carried through me even in my adulthood, and it was surprising that I remembered it after it had occurred. But I had a strange dream and it was funny because to me, I thought it was maybe that I was, that it was that I had foreseen my death on how my death is going to occur. And it wasn't. It wasn't at all. Uh, I dreamt that I went off a cliff. I wasn't driving, I was in the passenger seat, and I went off a cliff in a truck. And I was bracing something from the side and never could see what it was I was bracing. But by the time I went over the edge and was looking straight down, uh, from so much built up fear in it, it always woke me up out of my dream. I would wake up with cold sweats and shit. Um, yeah, and it was weird because here's the thing about that, okay? When my first child was born, when he was like, I want to say like 6 months old, he was still in a child safety seat kind of thing. And it was funny because me and my sister, my brother-in-law, my wife's mother and stepdad, um, and my oldest brother, we all went out on a big camping trip. We went up to Utah from Nevada, from Las Vegas, actually. And it never dawned on me. It didn't dawn on me because my brother-in-law, he was using his work truck. I drove his work truck to a point, and my wife took over driving. And when we were going through some of the mountainside of Utah, it was on soft dirt. Driving on soft dirt on inclines going up and going down is like driving on ice. So you got to use common sense. If you're going downhill, you jam down the gear. If you're traveling too fast, you don't apply the brake hardcore. You just downshift. You let the engine slow you down. Well, she didn't. She just kept applying the brake, and it would make us slide and stuff. And one of the times we slid, she couldn't regain the steering. So I grabbed the steering and I pivoted it up and turned it away from the doom, and it straightened her out. And we slowed down. I said, listen, you can't handle it like that. You have to downshift the gear. So put it in second and ride it out. Because if you it's like driving in Minnesota. Okay, the soft dirt will make you glide. So don't do that. When you lock the brakes up, you're just making it worse. So instead of her putting it in second, she decided she wanted to play tap the brake. And lo and behold, we came around the bend and she lost control. I mean, she lost control. She smacked into the doggone the doom off to the left, and then she went head first right over and dumped right over, and over went the truck, and the trailer was keeping us up, but we were literally, I want to say, a good 5 feet from the straight drop off. From the drop off we were at, there was a lip on the other end, and it caught the front of the vehicle. So another 5 feet, we'd have been goners. I wouldn't be here today. But my son was sitting in between us, in his child safety seat. And what I did is, when we hit the cliff to go over, I braced myself on his seat to give it tension, so that way, if there was a way of us surviving it, I wanted him to be okay. And by me doing that, when we slammed and hit the first ravine part, my arm jerked back and I smacked the T part of the back end of the truck from the window frame, and I dislocated my shoulder. So when my brother-in-law saw what happened, he rushed up because he was in his four-wheel drive SUV, and he threw a line over to hook the truck to get it suspended so it wouldn't go any further than what it was. And we climbed out and climbed up the hill. We got up at the top. I was in so much pain that I had my mother-in-law's husband grab my arm, or no, it wasn't him, it was her. I had my mother-in-law hold on to my arm because I felt my shoulder out of joint, and I yanked that fucker hard and popped my shoulder back in. And from that, yeah, God was definitely watching over me that day. I would have to say that he was watching over all of us. Well, He pulled that truck out of the out of the from being over the cliff with that full drive. I mean, that damn thing was it was just amazing to see. And we got it back up on the road, and we carefully got it down to where our campsite was. But yeah, from that occurring like that, and it didn't dawn on me until the next day. The next day, it was like an epiphany. It came to the top of my head. I said, "Oh my God, Dawn, you ain't gonna believe this. Do you remember me telling you about the dream I had when I was a kid?" She said, "Oh, about you going over the cliff." And she thought a minute, and she was like, "Oh my God." And she's like, I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And do you remember the color of that truck? She said, "Yeah, red. We were driving a red truck." I was like, "Oh my fucking God." And okay, that was weird. That was really weird. So one of these days, if I ever get a hold of my ex and have her come in on the stream, she could tell you just like that. It was no fucking joke. True story, honest to God. I mean, to me, I thought I was predicting my death all the way up until that point that occurred. Because I'd always been jumpy with people and cars going up in the mountains because I lived in Nevada. And Nevada, some people want to go up to Mount Charleston, Red Rock, and all that other shit. And I was always scared to travel there. The Hoover Dam. Fuck. Yeah, I would always be petrified, even to this day. Um, if I'm like traveling over across bridges, I get really sketchy. I don't like it. I mean, I'm more used to it now, but I used to be really, really jumpy about it. So, man, that was one dream that I never did forget. Someone was watching. Oh, okay, you already said that one over you that day. Well, I'm a God-fearing Christian, and I feel that God was really looking over me that day. He was really looking over me. There's things that's happened to me in my life that for sure, if it was given under different circumstances, I should have died. I've been struck 4 times in my life by cars when I was younger, much younger. Stories with bulldog. You'll have to stay tuned for tomorrow, and I'll cover another one of them. I'll cover each day. I'll cover a day. That I was struck by a car. Okay. I shit you not. I lived to tell about it. One of the times I got road rash on my back here. I'll show you. I mean, it ain't bad at all. It's barely you can even see anything of anything because I was so damn young when that one occurred. I flew right over a person's car. I'll have to tell you about it. Let's see here. Um, Okay. Oh, really? Yeah. I got a lot of good stories. I tell you what, I had a hell of a good, a hell of an interesting childhood. But I tell you what, I think things would have been worse if I had not been in the foster care system. In a way, I kind of think it would have been because I didn't have very good role models to look up to in a way of keeping my nose clean. So I think in a way it was probably in the best interest that I was in foster care. Not that foster care was all that great, but I've, you know, I've pretty much kept a pretty good straight and narrow anyway for as far as as best as I could anyway. At least I wasn't someone that was going to detention center or anything like that or getting in that kind of mischief. My biggest thing was always running away from home. Oh yeah, because let me tell you, running around with an eyesight problem probably wasn't it. Yeah, that's some very interesting shit. You know, it's kind of funny. You know, when I was growing up, I always kind of thought that I was kind of a little bit of an oddball. And I come to find out that what I was doing when I was a kid, and I don't do anymore. I haven't done for freaking years, and I thank God because it was just what they would consider a tick. I used to, and you know, they were saying that they were trying to relate um, certain particular ticks from people as ways of saying how intelligent they are. And I don't know how true any of that is, but I used to be one of them kids that, you know, I had a weird fixation with cracks in the sidewalk. It was strange. Step on a crack, break your mother's back kind of thing, you know. And I had a numbers pattern. I would always do numbers. It was really strange, but I ended up growing out of that. You know, some people don't grow out of that. They continue that into their adulthood, which is not exactly the most healthiest thing to occur. That's just like with stuttering. I used to stutter a lot when I was a kid, but I don't anymore. The only time you ever find me stutter is when my anxiety's up and I don't know. It's not necessarily a defense mechanism, but it's more like a oh shit, I'm fucking nervous kind of deal. Almost like that day that Larry came in here and dropped that bombshell on me the way that he did. That spiked my anxiety so fucking high. It's cornbread. How you doing there, cornbread? Seen any chickens lately? Have any chickens crossed the road? Why did they get to the other side? To eat the cornbread. Well, I'm trying not to be so close. What was that? You had a... I like that. That's a good one. Oh, I am Wrath says, hey, Sir Jeff. Hmm. I know it looks kind of ass backwards on the camera, but I mean, just that way you know it does catch both you and I. It's pretty cool. Wide angle camera. If you smile, the world will smile with you. But if you frown, it'll frown alone. Is there anybody over there at the portal yet? Hello. Yeah. Why is he so obsessed with how close to the camera you are? I don't know. He's got to stump up his ass for something like that. Just kidding. Just kidding. I know he's going to send me something hateful now. Oh my God, I done did it now. No, I don't know. Oh. Maybe he wants to turn my blue eye brown. Get it? Yeah, ass backwards. Brown eye blue. Is that what it is, cornbread? You don't like the color of my eyes. You wish they were brown. You know what they say? If it's brown, put it down. If it's black, put it back. And if it's yellow, let it mellow. That's, by the way, a good hunting tip for you if you're tracking down whatever it is you're trying to hunt. If it's black, put it back. If it's brown, put it down. And if it's yellow, let it mellow. Meaning that don't fuck with it. It's a pile of piss. Oh, yes. Taste the snow, sir. Tastes like lemonade. How about that, sir? Ooh, tastes like a brownie. Kind of has a hint of shit. And if it's brown, it's the color of the deer. And if it's got a big rack, it's going down. I don't know. He's under the impression that being far away is going to make you so much better. YouTuber, if we're way back here, Rudy. I'm waiting for him to say, "You smoke too much." And I have to say, you're right. I do. I smoke way too much. See, even Jeffrey thinks so. That was in his own native tongue. Bulldog, you smoke too much. Well, I could drink too much. It's the promo video. Started on it, yeah. Yeah. Yes, I've started on it. Yep. It's all good. Maybe if I blow the chat up just a little bit more, I can read it a little bit easier. Pie guy, cool. Oh, shit. I just rolled my chat up. Yep. There we go. Cool, man. Cool. Right on. Oh, wait. I forgot all about it. Why didn't anybody say I still had my mask on? Jeez, God. Okay. Cool. Right on, man. Yeah. Get him on. Get into that. Slip into the Slim Jim. Oh, yeah, brother. Bring the Dr. Pepper. It's Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah. Look at that, man. Nice, smooth tasting. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nobody better lay a finger on my Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah. Cornbread? You're gonna get an up close encounter of my butt. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Got too excited. Sorry. Oh yeah. Here you go, cornbread. Here's a blue eye. Blue eye. Woo. We love cornbread. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Ooh, that worked good. All right. Yeah. Was that okay, cornbread? Oh, I got it. I like that. The CI cornbread with an I in it instead of an oh, duh. Man, I know you're probably gonna put that helium sound that I did. Where's my balls? Where's my balls? I should have done a cowboy theme with that helium, huh? Cornbread 209. 209 he just puts a period. I like that. That was a good one, cornbread. Well, I'm back. Well, welcome back. Gee, Jeff, you want a standing ovation? Okay, fine. There's your standing ovation. I know one good way to make everybody step back from their cell phones. You know how you make a person fly back from their cell phones? Is to do this. And blow a fart as loud as can be. Yeah, I don't take cornbread serious. He's okay. He's monkeying around. I know it. Don't aim that thing at us. It might be loaded. Yeah. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh, Wrath removed the guest mob video. No, he's not going to remove the guest mob videos. Don't ask. Those videos are interesting. A Alien Chief will unblock you once you remove the videos. Just do it. Nah, it's okay. I love his work. He does great work. Don't do it, I am Wrath. Don't do it. I haven't watched them all yet. Damn it. Yeah, see, yeah, he can't delete them yet. I'm not done watching them. It might take me a while to get through them videos too, you know. I don't know. I'm feeling lazy. Well, anyways, yeah, I've gotten through I think 3 of those videos, those particular ones. I don't know how many of them that you made of them or anything like that, but I'll go through them. If they're that fucking nervous that they're sending people over to try to get you to delete something, you must have gotten something that really struck a nerve. So my inquiring mind now wants to really know what the hell's up. Because if it wasn't anything that they needed to worry about, they wouldn't be over here rapping on your door telling you to delete it. Geez, Monday is Labor Day already. Summer will be over soon. Oh my Lord, I know. It's starting to feel like winter out here. I'm wearing a thick coat because it got cold all of a sudden. It's like, what the hell? Last week it was so damn hot. I was wanting to take my doggone t-shirt off and everything. And now, yeah, as of yesterday, came home and shit was fucking chilly. I had to put a jacket on. God. Hmm. I'll tell you what, you know, one thing's for sure. I will never say anything bad um, about guest mod because I don't know enough about it. But I can assure you, I'm not going to go into their server bits anymore, their chats or anything like that. I'm not going to do that. The kind of music they put up, it's amazing. They're even, it just dumbfounds me. But it's all right. You know, teaches their own. What makes their channel work for them, they can do as they please. But I'm not going to be back to it. And I'm not worried about it. And I do. I leave it be. Like I said, I ain't got nothing bad to say. Just you know the old saying, how it goes. If you dislike something, don't talk shit. Don't castrate it. Don't leave mad. Just leave. So see, I just left. There was a guy that I was following on here. Hey, Brandon Rice, how you doing? Good morning. Good sir. There was a channel that I was following on here, and he seemed like a really cool cat. He's a Trump supporter like I am, and but the thing of it is I'll be damned if his he says he does things for comedy, but he drops the N word a lot, and he's got some weird obsession with killing his baby mama, kind of ordeal. And I wanted to drop a line or to kind of promote his channel, because he does come out with some very good points about Trump that I like. But it's the fact that he's dropping that damn word all over his shit that left me to say, no, that's very unprofessional. It's not very kind. It's not a good thing. And it promotes racism. So, I can't promote this guy's channel on my channel. And it's sad. It's sad because he does make a lot of good points about Trump. And I don't care the color of the damn skin that drops that word. If they think they have a right to do it, it's built around hate. That word is built around hate. And so therefore, rather if you saying it by words or placing it in a song, it's inappropriate. Bulldog is scared. Why? Why would I be scared of Guest Mob? I'm not scared of Guest Mob. We're on good terms. I have no problems with them. But I'm not going to promote their deal here either. It's not something that I'm wanting to do. Peace Boy. Oh, that was a good one. I like that one. No, I'll sum it up for you so that way you can be a little intelligent, okay? When you see a big bear, do you walk up and poke it with a stick? Guest Mob is a very big, huge fucking community, and it's a big fucking bear. I'm not about to go up and poke it, okay? It's called using intelligence. Okay, you don't poke a fucking bear. It'll wake up. It'll chase you. It'll pounce on you, and it will kill you. Any questions? But no, the answer to your question is I'm not scared of Guest Mob. I'm not going to poke it. I'm not going to play with it. I'm not happy with what I saw. So what I saw, I just go away. It's the best way to resolve something. If you see something you don't like, Don't castratorize it. Just get the fuck away from it if it's toxic, and just leave it alone. Something tells me you got blocked. Because you ain't talking. One question. How many what? Bushels in a pack? How many bushels in a pack? I don't know. How many bushels are in a pack? Good morning, sir. Walking tall. How you doing, brother? I can always count on them eyes being in here. Yeah, they be always looking. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Why the fire, fire, fire? It's all good. So why are you interested in Raph there, Walking Tall? Yeah, I better back up the chat a little bit. Let's see what it is. Oh. Ah. See, now that's one hell of a troll there. That's really messed up. If this troll thinks that Haley and Chief don't want me around, Haley and Chief are good friends. And if they didn't want me around, well, they'd either block me or they would tell me they wouldn't want me around. They're good friends of mine. Well, I'm doing good, Brandon. Well, Walking Tall, I guess we got a few trolls that are coming around trying to troll us a little bit, but nothing that can't be taken care of anyway. I know these trolls are trying to trip us up with guest mob, and it ain't gonna fucking happen. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta stick this in the fridge. I'll just stick this in the trash. Stick that in the trash. Stick that in the trash. Take that in. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. How's everyone? I'm doing great. How about you, my brother? You know what I should do here? Here we go. Let's see. Good morning. There we go. I dropped a link there in the chat. In case if anybody wants to come up on panel, they can do so. See, it looks like we're not getting Tabots anymore there, Walking Tall. Now we're just getting random trolls. Road closures. Where's that? Major road closures because of Trump. Well, maybe he's trying to slow down some of the rioting that's occurring. Oh, Wilmington, North Carolina? Well, he didn't go out to North Carolina, did he? I don't think he did. Did he make a trip there? Shit, I don't know the name of the place that Trump traveled to yesterday. I know it had to do with that city where that one guy got killed, and where they had, but I can't remember the name of the state that was in. Oh, he's in town today. Okay. Well, maybe he's doing it to, to try to, clear the pathway so that way he can safely be able to, um, I don't know, to rally, try to get supporters. I mean, it's not a bad thing, is it? Mm. It's funny as hell. Even though this state here supported Obama, you should have seen the security detail when he came through San Jose here, when he was on his little ordeal. You'd talk about security being tight. Shit, that shit was puckered up big time. Because even though there were a lot of supporters for Obama out here, there were a lot that weren't. But you know what's funny is even though all the security was gathered up for Obama, no one ever tried anything stupid. But then again, those are Republicans. Republicans don't do stupid shit during elections like what has been pulled here with Democrats. Democrats are the most fucking violent. Even though they declare they're peaceful, they're not that damn peaceful. I mean, shit, people didn't go around in major cities and put up naked statues of Obama like they tried doing with Trump. I mean, you got to admit that was pretty funny. It's fucking hilarious. And I'm sure Trump got a good laugh out of that one. Hmm. I would hate to ask, because I really don't even, I won't even go there and ask who you're voting for, because really it's none of my business, and it doesn't matter either way. To me, I don't care if you do end up voting for Biden. If you did, and that was a way you're willing to go and stuff, that's cool. That's what gives us the freedom of voting. Vote for who you think is the best candidate. And whoever the winner of that candidate is, you just support it. You know what I mean? So even if sleeping Joe Biden wins, the Republicans aren't going to run out and flip over cars or burn down businesses or say that things are all really fucked up. Well, they'll say things are fucked up, but that's the extent of the temperament of Republicans. But hey, at least we're not going out and disrupting people's lives and shit. Because even though there's a lot of shit that's talked about Trump, they don't back those sayings of what they say with facts. Instead, they use deception. Because the thing of it is, if Trump is that bad of a president, why isn't that every damn attempt that they have to try to, and think about this, the whole fucking panel is fucking Democrats. There's not very many Republicans that are in the House of Representatives. It's mostly Democrats, and still they can't get Trump down. There's got to be a good reason for that, right? Oh boy, I get a good answer from it. We have a battleship, and he's declaring Washington, North Carolina as a WW2 heritage city. A bunch of chat came in all at once here, so let me see how far back it goes. Okay, he's in town. We have a battleship, and he is declaring Washington, North Carolina as a World War II heritage city. That's interesting. I think most of the time we just vote for the lesser of the two evils. That's correct. Because, you know, I'm sure not every little thing Trump has done that even us Republicans agree on. But the way we see it, he is the lesser of the two evils, because and I don't understand how Joe Biden even was nominated to even be in the presidency race, because they do show a lot of stupidity coming from him. And it's not to knock him, but you can see it in his speeches. He forgets who, you know, it's just like with me. Every now and then I draw a blank, okay? As far as names and shit like that. And even I would not try and run for the presidency of the United States. I don't think I could handle something like that. But Joe Biden, for some reason, thinks he can, and he can't. He's controlled by several interesting parties that just want to see him be elected. And the thing of it is I have a funny feeling that if he does end up getting elected, his own kind, the people that fought to get him in, is going to overthrow him. Okay. They can't overthrow Trump because Trump is not backed by pork. You might want to say Trump is another John F. Kennedy. He wants to stand up for the American people. He wants to stand to, how do you want to say, minimize the government's involvement. I mean, Trump has done a lot of good, and I don't think the media is covering the good things that he's doing. This is why he's trying to bring all of it to light. And when he's bringing it to light, he's bringing proof along with him. And the negative things they keep pecking at him with, okay, he brings proof of that too, of what they're stating being incorrect. So it's, I don't know. It's like I said, I mean, you have the right to vote for who you think is going to be the best candidate, you know, for you. And that's what makes this country great. And it shouldn't matter if I'm voting for him and you're voting for the other party. I'm not going to castrate you and say that you're an evil person because you voted for Biden. If that's the way you're going, right? You know, it's not me saying that you are going to vote that way. I'm just saying that I have an open mind. And I'm a respectful, open-minded person. You know, to me, I think a lot of these police departments need to be revamped. I think they need to be more in the lines of uh, working for the people instead of against the people. You know, guys, you know, people nowadays are afraid to call the police for anything. And the number one reason, the absolute number one reason, is that they're afraid that if they call the police are going to come and arrest them. Okay. Because the way they're being taught in these damn academies is don't trust the public. Public is enemy number one. And is that fighting for you or is that fighting against you? It's not exactly fighting for you. When you're in fear for your life and a cop comes out and wonders if the reasoning why you're calling them is to hide behind a crime yourself, and instead of looking for the damn criminal, they're fixated on you instead. And that is just unprofessional, and it's just not needed. You know, I mean, there are some boneheads that do call the police under false pretenses, but the police officers know better than this shit. They can sift through the crap. I mean, they're trained to do so. And there are some on the department that is a little too eager to want to pull the trigger. Now, that scenario that played out where that guy got shot, you know, this last little incident, or okay, it's a big incident. It's not a little incident because, well, you know, I gotta say, you know, it draws back the old-fashioned training. You know, nowadays, I guess you don't need to see a firearm from a person for them to discharge their weapon, and I don't think that is cool. Again, they are in fact screwing up. Good morning, Miss Serena. How you doing, hon? I spoke too soon. Hello, Serena. And anyone else? I'm on PS4, but I'm watching. Ooh, all right. No Serena today. No. Yeah, I think he's a good president. Uh, well, welcome aboard, Miss Serena. Oh man, I got hiccups. Hmm. I'm gonna teach you guys a trick on how to get rid of hiccups. I'll be right back. I'll be damned. Can't find a rubber band. But I have a for sure way on how, if you've got hiccups, you can get rid of them by doing this little technique. What you do is you get a little glass and you fill it halfway with water. And then you take a rubber band and a paper towel. And what you do is you put the paper towel over the glass, and you take the rubber band around the glass, and hold the paper towel in the glass. And then you take it and you drink it very slowly. You don't suck hard, but you let the water go through, and you drink the water through the paper towel without breaking the paper towel. And what that'll do is it'll remove the oxygen from the water, because your system has too much oxygen in it at one time, and that's what's causing the hiccups. So when you do that, it balances it out, and it'll literally instantaneously get rid of the hiccups. I was trying to find a rubber band to show it and demonstrate it, but Brandon, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Oh shit, is somebody backstage? Nope, no guests backstage. What if you hold your breath? No, it doesn't work because you're not taking the oxygen out of the airway. This way, by drinking the water, you're taking the oxygen out of the water, therefore it going down your throat. It fluctuates. It takes it away. That would decrease, you would think, but no, it doesn't work that way for some reason. I'm hurting with you, Grout. Hey Wanda, good morning, hon. How you doing? For some reason, I'm getting a chat in spurts. Hmm. What the hell? What's cooking today? Bulldog is baking cookies for everyone today. Nope, no cookies. My goodness. Oh. So what's Wanda up to? Hmm. Let's see something here. Take a cookie. You would you? What kind of cookies do you guys like? I like peanut butter cookies. I also like chocolate chip. Well, Pie Guy, that was a nice cookie. Well, If anybody wants to come up on panel, they can. Paste. Ink. Chat. Cha-ching. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what you do is that. Oh shit. Well, I'll be damned. Well, hello there, Sir Avery. How are you this morning? Yeah, I finally got it right though. I was finally able to send the link out without it going to StreamYards. It now goes to YouTube. Yeah, I had it kind of screwed up the way I was doing it before. I was sending the link to the panel on Facebook, or not Facebook, but Twitter. So now that I got that squared away, now I can send the proper link where it sends people to the channel. Oh, well, thank you. It's nice and thick and cozy and warm. It's one thing this company had right. It's at least trying to keep their guards warm. But the jacket breaks down in 3 ways. It's got a hoodie for the rain, keep you out of the rain. But you can detach that and just make it as a regular jacket, just the felt here. And it's got a thick liner on the inside, which is removable. You take all this off and take the liner out, and you'd have a windbreaker. So there's 3 kind of jackets that you can put this in. Well, for the last couple of days, it's gotten cold in the morning. Now it's going to start warming up here. Really? You know, I came from Minnesota, and that's one cold state. I don't think anybody out there goes, can't wait for the winter. They kind of dread it out there. It can get dangerously low. You want to learn things about surviving? Go live up there in Minnesota there for a while. You'll learn how to survive. I guarantee it. Especially if you like to do 2 things, hunting and fishing. Yeah, you'll learn how to survive in that cold ass winter. Because you can go out there and camp in the middle of winter and come back alive. Well, you can survive in any state, as far as I'm concerned. Well, I don't know if you go into like a wild jungle kind of ordeal, like Vietnam or some bullshit place like that, where they got wild shit out in their jungles. I'd say learn how to survive out there. So out there, they got poisonous shit. They got particular, I can survive in it. I ain't got no doubt. But you take a normal, natural Minnesotan and stick them in that kind of environment, they won't be able to survive that. I have to go run some errands. I'll see you on the next one. Well, no. Okay, bye, guy. I'll see you on the next one. So peace. My brother. With much love, my friend. Much love. Oh, and no homo. Remember that was being a big, huge trend that was being thrown around the internet? You could say something gay, but as long as you throw out no homo, you're not gay. Oh, God, that was a bad trend. YouTube's blocked a lot of them doggone videos, too, that were going out on that. They've taken a lot of those out. Because there was a one that was put out, it's called No Homo. And you can't find it anywhere on the internet, nowhere, no how. And you know what? I didn't see anything wrong with the music video at all. You look good in this song, no homo, no homo, no homo, homo. God. It was a catchy tune. By the way, guys, there's a new platform going around, and I would really encourage you all to stay the hell away from it because it ain't nothing more than a scam, and it's called Storyfire. I'm sure at one point in time you guys may have heard of it, but let me tell you, and it tries to portray itself to be a better platform than YouTube, but it's not. They say that you can say particular things like the word fuck on there, and you won't have to worry about not being monetized. But here's the thing, if you want to do live feeds, you got to go before their board and get approved by their board to put content on their platform. And not everybody's making it. No one, they scrutinize what they want on their platform. And that's worse than YouTube here. But in the meanwhile, while you're going through all this procedure and doing that, they advert you to death with games and shit. Try to get you to buy their games. So they want you to spend money on them, but they won't let you go up on their shit to put videos up. That's kind of pretty fucked up. You like Storyfire? Well, I just explained it. And it is a big scam. It's bullshit. And unlike that is here you can buy a membership through YouTube and not have to worry about seeing commercials and shit. Where that through Storyfire, you don't have that option. You have no choice. You gotta sit through their little commercials that they're adverting for video games, different types. Well, not video games, but online games and shit like that soak money from you. It's a big scam. But yet you can give people Blaze, but yet you got to pay for it. It's like I said, it's an all-out, money pit. It's worse than YouTube, much worse. With that platform, I would have to say that would be one that I would label a fool and his money are soon yet parted. And besides that platform is failing left and right. From my understanding, Jesse tried selling it to YouTube and YouTube rejected it. Let's see. I still like it. It's new and I think it's okay. It's like any platform. No, it's not like any platform. YouTube has ads, games, makes you buy coins. It's the world and the people trying to make profit. Yeah, but you're right. YouTube does do some things to declare profit. Okay, but they don't restrict you other than trying to control you by your speech. You can still put up videos and shit like that. You don't need to go through a board for its approval. But then again, I think that's really ironic and fucked up how if you want to put up with the video with YouTube anymore, you got to go through a secondary party to do it. Unless you get 1,000 subscribers and then you can use their shit. I'm not too crazy about that. Because that does, and it's funny because these offset companies like StreamYards or Streamlabs and shit like that, they're their own entity when it comes to this kind of thing. But I am sure that somehow YouTube is they've got to be getting a kickback for this shit. Some way, somehow. And to avoid the commercials and shit, just buy the minimum package, which is $7 something a month, is what I pay. I don't see commercials. But Storyfire doesn't offer anything to get rid of their commercials. I think it would be better in their best interest to do something like that, because not a lot of people want to sit through bullshit commercials that want you to spend money. And their commercials are stupid. They're all video games. Lame ass games that the moment you download the shit, and it chokes you out and makes it to where you got to buy. And it's just ridiculous. With YouTube, you can block that out with one payment. Well, it's a monthly payment, it's a monthly subscription, but it opens up a lot more than just frees up the commercials. It makes, you can watch their TV shows or other things that normally, you get blocked from. You get radio, they, make it to where that, yeah, I know, it is the world. It is. But they shouldn't advertise like they're better because they're not. They're worse. As far as I see it, in my eyes, I see it as being worse because they don't give you any kind of relief from some of the bullshit. At least YouTube offers you another way around. And it doesn't hurt the people putting out content. And as a matter of fact, people that are putting out content are for sure to get a cut. They get a cut of my monthly fees. Your monthly fees, if you're paying by monthly, they get a percentage of each time that I go into their streams and watch their videos. If they're monetized, they'll get a cut of each one that I go through, which I think is a lot more fair than having to sit through somebody's stream that may have a fucking buttload of fucking commercials that you're not going to get through. And this is why they say, excuse me, this is why they say you should make videos 20 to 30 minutes long, because the commercials would choke you out and you would lose interest within 15 to 30 minutes. And the reason for it is because you're being commercialized to death. And I noticed that on Storyfire, their commercials are a lot more than YouTube. Because in a half-hour span in YouTube, you might see 4 commercials, maybe 3. Where on Storyfire, every 5 minutes they pop up a commercial. So if you got a 30-minute fucking video, you're watching 15, at least 15 fucking adverts. That's ridiculous. That's overkill. And it's like I said, you can't get on their platform to put up content yourself without being reviewed by their board, which it doesn't control your speech. It just controls the type of content you're willing to put up on their platform. They say that they don't squeeze you out like YouTube does, but they do. They do squeeze you out. What they mean to say is come in here in Storyfire with the purpose of doing skits. And this is what this platform's about. Doing skits that can be approved by a board that may be good for their community. That's what they should be doing. Not telling you bullshit of, oh, you got all this freedom that's better than YouTube. Because that's not what that is over there. All right, brother. We'll catch you later. Hey, you got to admit, I mean, I'm just basically stating from my own observation, from what I observe with what's going on over there at Storyfire. Now can they make improvements? Because Storyfire's new. It's brand new. And they need to do a lot of work. They do. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that sees that, because if I was the only one that sees that, then why is Storyfire not taking off? It's not taking off the way that, that they thought, because they're already looking for buyers to buy it. It's a failed platform. Now, I think it can do better. But it would really need to do something to make me want to go over there and watch their storylines anymore, because I didn't care to be adverted to death with no way out. I like how I never noticed that ticker part. Have you guys noticed at the bottom of the screen there, the video, it says, "Hi, everyone"? I just discovered that. Well, actually, I didn't just discover it last night when I was watching that YouTube video dealing with StreamYards. There were a few things that I just never knew about that they covered on, and that ticker was one of them. Another one, it says I can integrate a video, an intro video, into StreamYards to be able to play in the background for people when they're coming in, I guess. You know how like you have the 30-second countdown? If it says I can integrate a video in there that will make it my intro. So I'm wondering if it'll work if I do that with well, like when you do that video coming up for the contest, you know, if I can integrate that, I think it has to be put in MP4 format, if I'm not mistaken, and then I can integrate it into the intro on here, and that way, when people are coming in, if they're waiting or whatever, or I'm not sure how that works. I think it's just the same way where just before I go live or something, I click on it and then go live. And then after it's done playing, then I come live. Like how the 30 count thing does. So that's kind of intriguing. I'm wanting to check out. But if I'm not mistaken, it has to be an MP4 format. And I don't quite know how to do that. Be something worth toying around with, huh? Also, I also found out that with this background thing, if I played with that, I would have to put up like a green background in the back of me in order to get it to function properly. I was thinking about putting a notepad on this on my cell phone here as well, but I've went down that road before of doing that, installing a notepad on there, and all it did is I don't know if it was downloading a virus or if it was downloading like an advert type deal where it advertises you to death every time you open the app or get in the middle of using it, but it was bugging my phone out to the point that I had to uninstall it because it was affecting everything on my phone. Like coming up for adverting me for spyware software and stuff like that. So once I uninstalled the damn thing, the whole shit that was going on stopped. So I know I can't just put like Notepad on here and use it. So I have to figure something else out because I want to get it to where I can utilize the drop down box, um, the description box. I want to utilize that. And one way of doing it is like to bring up a notepad of some sort where you can make your deal and then not have to do it every time that you set up a stream. You can just copy and paste it in the darn thing, anything you need to add or delete later on, to make it simpler. Any new links? I was thinking of putting in links of channels I support. Do personalized shout outs. To do various things for the community. Because if I was to fix it to where I would use that descriptions box, you guys would read it, wouldn't you? If there was anything new in it and stuff. Man, that ticker does look pretty cool. So what do you guys think? That's a good idea or what? What color do you think that this banner should be under anyway? Do you think this is a good color? Hey, what is Google One? Uh, there we go. Okay. All right, guys. Well, this looks like it's gotten pretty boring now. So I guess I will wrap this up. And I guess we can do another stream later on or maybe tomorrow morning. But I'll work on this thing here with getting some kind of notepad downloaded or something to where I can do that type of thing a little more easier. Alrighty. So I suppose I will see you guys on the next one. So this is Bulldog 917 saying peace.